I keep seeing all these posts about being useless being the key to life, to be happy, because like people won't expect anything from you. And when I tell you, oh my God, like most of my life I was useful. I was helping, had connections, giving money, resources. And the past year or two of my life, like I feel like I've been fighting for my life, like emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like I've been going through personal stuff, and I couldn't be of service to anybody that I normally am of service to, because I had to pour into my own cup, because you can't pour from an empty cup. And for years I was doing that. And when I tell you, I like now people do not call me to ask me for money. People do not call me to ask me to figure out their problems for them. People don't expect me to hold space for them that they couldn't hold for me. Like when I was going through a hard time, if I couldn't call you and vent to you and talk about certain things, like you don't have that same space with me, because I feel like reciprocity, and it's not just about being useless, it's about being useful to the right people.
Start being more useless to men. You've got it all wrong if you think you need to like step it up and prove yourself to a man to be valued. If anything, you doing literally nothing for him will make him like you more. He'll respect you more. He'll do more for you. Why are you giving the most to someone that's giving the bare minimum to you? I don't understand. You're looking like a clown dancing in front of him saying, pick me, look at what I can do for you. He's not doing anything for you back. And trust me, I have credible sources for this. Every guy friend I have tells me when this woman wants him so bad, they cook for him, they bake cookies for him, text him every day, and they literally sit there and say they couldn't care less. And you'll think like, oh, like, don't you like her more because she's doing all this for you? And they'll sit there and be like, yeah, but she's not really what I'm looking for. You know what they're looking for? They're looking for Little Miss Perfect, who they'll marry, and then she'll start doing that for him. Then and there. They don't care about you cooking and cleaning and blah, blah, blah bullshit you do. They care if it's coming from the right person. And if you're not the right person, you'll know you're not the right person because he's not doing anything back. What's that stupid saying? You're running like a mile for him to give you an inch. That's embarrassing. He doesn't like you. He just likes your attention. Men love when a girl's obsessed with him. They love it. So they're not going to cut ties with you. He's having his cake and eating it too. He's not giving you that commitment, but he's getting all the attention and love that you're giving him. Literally cut it off. And I will bet you my last dollar, when you leave him, you will find someone better. I will bet you my life on that. You'll find someone you like better. You'll find someone that reciprocates it. You'll find someone that understands you. You will. I promise you, you will.
Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the importance of being useless in a relationship. This is more specifically, this goes to women. Women, please pay attention here. You should learn to be useless in a relationship such that you attract people who love you for who you are, not people who love you for what you can do for them. Without wasting a lot of time, let us get into our videos by our creators.
My mom told me I need to be a useless woman to have a very peaceful and beautiful married life. I didn't really trust her. I was like, Mom, what are you talking about? I'm such a capable person. I can do so much. And I really regretted not listening to her. Looking back, I really feel like useless women are the smartest women ever. They know the most valuable thing they bring to the table are the intangibles, okay? Think about a cat. What does a cat bring to the table? It's just being them, right? This sheer existence itself is the intangible. It provides so much emotional value for people, and that's the most important thing people bring to the table. And they can just be however they want, and people will just serve them princess treatment, literally princess treatment. And so it was me telling my younger self, stop over functioning. Stop trying to prove that you're such a useful person, because what you will attract will be people who love you for what you can do for them, not people who love you for you, okay? This is one of the most important lessons that I learned lately. It really hits very deeply.
So let me tell y'all why I will not do shit for another man ever again in my life. So I'm sitting here, I'm journaling before I get ready. I just woke up, y'all. And when I'm journaling, I'm thinking about a man will have the audacity to look you in your eye after he's taken everything from you and say, I never asked you to do that. After he's drained your life force, your bank account, stolen years of your life. A motherfucker will look at you and say, I never asked you to do any of that. See, I'm doing some internal work. I'm writing my three pages. I write my 3 pages every morning, and that's just what was coming up, you know. I know we say we're not talking about them this year, but that's what was coming up for me. And it's not like I'm it's just something that was inside me that needed to come up. Thanks for letting me.
Being useless to men absolutely changed my life. So as women, we are naturally designed to nurture, nourish, and cultivate. Give us a seed and we will grow an entire human being. So when we see potential, our first instinct is to pour into it, to encourage it, to support it, to help it become everything it's capable of becoming. And that's beautiful until we start doing it with men. One of my clients was the perfect example. She was constantly doing little things for the man that she was dating, running his errands, solving his problems, making his life easier. She believed every act of service was increasing her value to him in the relationship. But psychologically, something very different was happening. Researchers refer to it as the Benjamin Franklin effect. When we invest our time, energy, or effort into another person, our brain subconsciously assigns more value to them because it has to justify the investment. If I'm doing all of this for him, he must be really valuable. So while she thought every favor was making him more attached to her, it was actually making her more attached to him. And it's what kills attraction for the masculine. See, when a little girl grows up believing she has to earn love by being useful, nurturing starts becoming a strategy for securing attachment. So instead of allowing a man to show you who he is, you start helping him become who you will hope he will be. You stop evaluating him and start investing in his potential. But healthy relationships aren't built on one person pouring into the other. They are built on mutual investment. Every time you remove an opportunity for him to invest in you, you increase your attachment while he decreases his. So stop asking yourself, how can I prove my value? And start asking, has he shown me enough to earn my investment?
I cannot relate when I hear stories of women talking about how men have played them, how men have used them, and it's just simply because I'm useless. I make myself absolutely fucking useless to men. What do you have to gain by making yourself of use to a man? You don't get a paycheck for that. You don't get a promotion. You don't get no benefits. You don't get anything by proving that you're useful to a man. All you get is a man. And men readily make themselves available. So even if you no longer have that man, it's not like there's not another one around the corner waiting for you to pick them next. This is why when men are like, oh yeah, you're not the prize. You damn skippy, I'm not the prize. You damn skippy, I'm not the prize. You're never winning me over, sir. You're never fucking winning me over. Because I don't have anything to give you to prove to you that I am the prize. I don't want a man to think that I'm the prize, because in order for him to think that I'm the prize, it would mean that he would have to see utility in me. Baby, I'm never selling utility to a man. I'm never selling usefulness to a man. And that shit is repellent. The moment that I prove that I'm useless, I don't have to worry about them problems. I'm happy with the fact of being useless and being single because I refuse to make myself useful just to be in a relationship. Men don't provide a good enough experience in a heterosexual relationship for me to want to make myself useful to them. They don't. So that cooking shit, that cleaning shit, that emotional availability shit, that sleeping with them shit, all of that, you know, doing things for the male gaze. Baby, I got a full sleeve of tattoos. I got a full sleeve of tattoos and a nose ring. I never wanted to be useful to y'all motherfuckers. I never wanted to cater to how I'm supposed to look to get y'all's approval. I will never value a man enough to the point where I would try to prove my usefulness or my utility to him. Absolutely fucking not. I don't even want to prove to a place of employment that I'm available for overtime. I don't even want to prove to a place of employment that I'm going to go above and beyond for their fucking company. And the thing about it is that if you're a woman and you know that you're useless, you don't ever have to worry about feeling bad about a man not getting his needs met, because there are so many women that pride themselves on how useful they can make themselves for a man. So these hobosexuals, these men that ain't got no place to stay, these men that ain't got no car to drive, these men that ain't got no income coming in, I don't feel sorry for them, because it's a sucker everywhere in these women. I mean, we have the Danish deception story gaining virality for a fucking reason. You have women out here willing to fit the bill for a fucking gambling addict, willing to fit the bill of $30,000, and I'm hearing that it's even higher than that. You got bitches out here willing to give you hundreds and thousands of dollars just because you're a man. I don't ever have to worry about feeling bad for a man because his needs are not getting met. All he got to do is just find one woman and his needs are instantly going to be met. It is women out here begging for a man to prove that she can be useful to him. Let me cook for you. Let me clean for you. Let me rub your back. Let me rub your feet. Let me lend you some money. Let me go pay for your haircut. It's plenty of women out there. It's zero excuse for a man to ever be coming to me with his hand out. It's no reason for a man to ever come to me and try to think that I'm going to make myself of use to him. No. Go ask her and her and her and her and her, because it's plenty of women out there that are going to take care of you. And the men got the manipulation tactics on deck. They know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they need to say. But over here, baby, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving you shit. I'm not even giving you a hi or a conversation. You're getting nothing from me. Absolutely nothing.
Most of us have been used and dumped because we tend to be so much or too much useful in relationships that aren't serious, or relationships where we are not valued. These are some of the things that you have to avoid, or things that you have to do in order not to be useful in a relationship, such that that man or woman does not drain you or just use you because it's you who is available and you are willing to be used. The first thing is, I'll give you an example. Like, if you're planning on dates, you're planning to go on the beaches, some kind of that, please always don't take part. Don't be the one doing everything. No, no, no. Some people want you because you have connections or because you can be useful in their life. It's not that you are the one that they love, but just because they have an advantage, they can benefit from you. I won't talk too much, but our creators will be telling us more to know about this topic.
I want to have a conversation about the art of being useless to men. This is something that I talked about really recently on my podcast, and I really want to expand on it. Practicing the art of being useless to men has honestly changed my dating life for the better. I think a lot of men will keep women around that they don't plan on having a long relationship with, or even like dating fully with a label, just because she is useful to them in some way. Maybe she's useful to their lifestyle. Maybe she's just useful to their ego. Like, I used to overextend myself so much, and in return, I constantly got used for different things. I used to, when I was younger, if I was dating someone and they're like, oh, I really want to go to this restaurant on Friday, I would literally pull out my phone and be like, oh, okay, great, let me book the reservation right now. Like, let's go. Versus now, I would be like, yeah, I want to go too. Let me know. Even offering solutions to problems or plans a lot. Like, for example, my parents live on the beach. So if I was dating someone and they're like, oh, I really want to go to the beach, like, we should go to the beach, but like, I don't know where to go. Which beach should we go to? I would be like, oh, my parents live on the beach. Let's just go to that beach. Now I would just be like, yeah, I want to go to the beach. Like, let's go. and just wait for them to make the plan or come up with a solution and figure out which beach to go to. Or if they mentioned like a favorite dessert of theirs, because I do love to bake, I would like bake it. And I wasn't doing any of these things in a pick-me type of way or to gain male approval. That's just genuinely how my personality is when I like someone. And obviously I wasn't doing this for every guy, but someone that I was seeing consistently or entering the beginning stages of a relationship with. Another one I don't do is I'm not providing a sexual experience for anyone. Unless there's been a lot of time and energy invested on their end and it is progressing at a natural course where it feels like it's time because it's progressing that way in a relationship, I'm not doing it. Because men 100% do keep women around because they're just satisfying them sexually and being useful to them. And the last one, this one's very personal to me, but I don't talk about finances, family, or careers anymore. I have had men in the past use me for access, networking, or like to get close to maybe a family member of mine because of their career. So now I'd rather the guy think that I'm useless and I don't provide any access or anything that could help them build themselves up. But people don't talk about this. Men are gold diggers too, and men will gold dig on certain people if they think that they can help them get to where they want to be. Overall, this mindset's helped me a lot though when it comes to cutting out anybody who wants to use me for my body, my time, my connections, just my energy as a whole. Because if I'm being pretty useless and you're still sticking around, then obviously there's real feelings there and it's not that you just want to use me.
And I love being useless around a man. I'm not doing it. I don't feel the need to prove that I like a man, because if I didn't like him, why the fuck is he in my presence? Why is he around me if I don't even like him? I always feel like a man should be proving himself to me. He should be proving why he should be around me, why I should allow him to date me. I feel like that. Yeah. I don't like doing a whole bunch of acts of service and jumping through hoops. I'm not waking up and cooking breakfast and all of this stuff. And he's not doing anything like that for me. It just doesn't make any sense, because what happens is women always jump the gun. They always do all of these performative things, and they always want to play house and pretend to be wifey. And now you're picking up his dry cleaning, you're cleaning up around his house. You done noticed that he's ran out of toilet paper. You done bought him some toilet paper, doing all of this shit in his home that you don't live in, that you don't fucking live in. And then you're going to get in your head and you're going to try to justify that you're doing these actions because you like him. You're doing these actions so that he sees you as a good partner. Whole time he don't even notice half the shit that you're fucking doing. And he don't give a fuck. And what has he done in return for you? Is he doing that shit at your house? Did he notice that you were out of toilet paper? No. Doing all that wifey shit, knowing he don't fuck with you. Stop. Be useless.